Let's get a very quick take on this last one. State Senator Daniel Kagan announced last week that he'll resign effective January 11th, although he was found to have, quote, more likely than not, end quote, used a women's restroom 3 times last year. Kagan said his resignation is unrelated to the alleged incidents. Natasha, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, I need to spend more time with my family?
I think I could just leave that there. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing because we're not even in session, and I feel like the Capitol is in the news on a near daily basis, which makes sense. I mean, we're gearing up for the session in some ways, but this is one of those for the end of the year recaps of,
Yeah. Indeed. Patty, would installing a larger sign be a nice way to commemorate Senator Kagan's career?
You know, you go to bars around town and you get confused by, one will have a beach ball and one will have an umbrella and you'll have to figure out what it is. That is not the case at the Capitol. It is, once you go in the women's room, you know you're there. You don't go back twice.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. I think that's where people are asking most questions. David, was this just politics being played? He had to wait until after the results of the election to make sure that the Democrats had won the Senate?
Well, what he said was he felt currently he wasn't working up to 100% capacity, and so it wasn't fair to the district. So who knows? I think it's interesting to see who is going to succeed him with the vacancy committee. This is a district which, it is a Democratic district now, but it's Cherry Hills, Littleton, places like that certainly a Republican would have a chance in. Jeff Bridges, the state representative who is part of the district, has thrown his hat in the ring. And there's also Angela Engel, who's very involved in politics and education, leader of the movement to get students to skip taking standardized tests, and thereby, in my view, destroy accountability for how well the teachers are doing. And also Iman Jode, who's a woman who runs a travel organization that helps students and other young people take educational trips to Egypt and Jordan.
Eric, wrap it up for us. Kagan's on his way out.
Real quickly, my take on it, a lot of it's been said. The number of state legislators in Colorado who would first achieve their office and achieve incumbency by virtue of a vacancy committee, I'm not sure about this process. Daniel Kagan being one of them. He became a state representative before he was a state senator when Ann McGeehan resigned her seat back in 2009. And he won a small vacancy committee of party activists. And I think, I need to fact check this, but close to 1/3 of the Colorado legislature is made up of people who first get there through a vacancy process as opposed to first running for office. It's something that we ought to be looking at.
It does make it easier.